I wanted to share with you the hardest thing for me being a vegan, and it's not the food. It's not finding vegan clothes. It is living in a world that is not vegan and mostly loving and caring for my family and my friends who are not vegan because it's very hard for me to understand them. It's very hard for me to feel that the people that I love the most in the world don't care about animals and treat them as commodities because they will eat them, they will wear them as clothes, and they will pay to see them in entertainment. They will go visit farms, go to the circus, eat parts of animal body parts, and wear their skin. And for me, every time I have to be around them and see them do that, it really hurts. It's it's as if they literally had the skin of a dead animal on them that was still like with the head, you know? It's so hard for me to see this and to understand why they choose to do that because it's really a choice. It's not a given. They're all adults. They could decide, okay, you know what? I think animals are individuals with feelings and families and social structures and emotions and thoughts. And I'm just going to let them be. I'm going to let them have the power over their own lives. But then they choose to deny that. They choose, you know what? I have the power. I'm the human. I can do whatever I want to animals. So I choose to use them, abuse them, hurt them. And it's really hard for me to live in a world where all of my favorite people do that. I even wonder if, they understand really the meaning of empathy. Because for me, if they really did, they could not hurt someone who has feelings and emotions and pain and a nervous system and all of that. It doesn't matter. It's as if tomorrow they were saying, oh, this disabled person is not mentally as developed as me, so I can abuse them. No, you can't. Or, this child, oh, he doesn't understand everything that I understand because his brain is not fully developed, so I can do to them whatever I want. No, you can't. Or this person is from a different culture and they don't have all the technologies that we have, so I can treat them and have power over them however I want. No, you can't. Like, nothing justifies. How do you justify? And saying, oh, because it's an animal, that's not a justification. That's just, oh, because it's a woman, then we can treat her differently. Or because it's, I don't know, someone who has a different religion. It's like a state of being is not a justification. How do you logically justify hurting, abusing, using, killing another living being? Please give me your justification because I don't understand. How do you justify that to yourself? And I think most of them try to every day not to think about it, because if they really did think about it, if they took a minute to sit with themselves, be uncomfortable, and think, oh, I've been doing this my whole life. Is it really something that I want to do that aligns with my values of respect and freedom and just like integrity, to respect everybody's integrity? Is it really who I want to be? I think most of them would change. So why do they choose to not do that? I don't get it. So that's my biggest struggle as a vegan person of a nonviolent philosophy. It's to understand people choosing violence because they would really be happy. It's not because you eat cheese that you're happier than someone who doesn't. It's not because you eat meat that you're happier, more satisfied in life. It's a big lie. Why would someone who eats meat would be more satisfied than someone who doesn't? Really? I don't get it. That's why it's really hard for me. That's my biggest struggle as a vegan, not the cheese.